Tippendales, we are back with our guest tipper of the month, Ronald Young Jr. And today he's bringing a tip that is extremely personal to me and I'm extremely excited about. And I was very excited when he gave it to us. Ronald, what is today's tip of the day?
Many of you have loved ones, you have friends, you have family. They're all milling about you right now. And someday they may not be here. It's something that we have to consider. Someday they won't be here. They'll leave, they'll die, you might die. There's just lots of ways in which this life is just not permanent at all, which is why I think we should be recording our loved ones as much as possible. When I lost my mom last year, the only bits of her that I had left were bits that were pictures on my phone, videos on my phone, or recordings that I did for my podcast over the years. And it turned out that all of the recordings I did of her on my podcast ended up being kind of like the largest swaths of her unedited personality were right there on tape in a way that just felt very important and familiar to me. I got snippets of her in video and in pictures. And if people just see a picture of my mom, they just kind of imagine what the rest of her is like. But if I give you a picture and give you a recording of my mom, you start to get a more complete picture of who she actually was. So audio record as much as possible. You have voice notes on your phone. Just turn it on when you're having a conversation with your parents, especially friends, whatever. Not necessarily for a show or anything like that, but just to preserve them as you continue through life. I promise you won't regret it. Back them up. I use Google Drive. I pay for the extra storage. It's worth it. And I also now have a physical storage device that I'm backing up Google Drive to, just in case something happens to the cloud. Because that's my biggest concern. More than nuclear disaster, anything. If the cloud goes down, take me down with it.
What a perfect way to end it.